And what's good, everyone? Welcome back in here once again to Behind the Arc Basketball. As here we go, Sweet 16, Oregon State already punching their ticket to the Elite Eight. Unbelievable, beating Loyola Chicago in the last game, 65-58. As hopefully we have a good one in store here. Villanova going to be taking on Baylor, 5 versus 1 for the seeds for these teams. As we welcome you guys back in once again, we got Dallin, Lucas, Aaron. Taco back in here as well, behind your fan, Oregon State. Oh man, just unbelievable tournaments. Kevin, welcome to the stream. Yeah, unfortunate run comes to the end for Loyola Chicago's dream for Sister Jean for the season. Jackson, welcome to the stream here. Taco going to take Oral Roberts with an upset later today over Arkansas. This is game number 1 out of 3 I'll be covering today. Triple header. I was out earlier today, so I just got back home. Actually I had tacos right before I went live here. But yeah, hopefully they'll be back in the tournament next year with Sister Jean at 102. That'll be an incredible story if that happens. Oregon State's going to go to the Elite Eight. So first Elite Eight since 1982. What a story. Welcome in, Verdon, on the stream as well. Taylor, welcome to the stream here. Sorry to hear about your bracket. Yeah, I think everybody's by this rate, because Taylor had taken Loyola Chicago, but I think everybody's now basically toast. Like if somebody had put Oregon State in the Elite Eight when he saw the bracket predictions, we would all be like, wow, you must be crazy putting Oregon State in the Elite Eight, and it's actually happening. Like, crazy to think that this is happening. But Oregon State, just absolute chaos, especially in the Midwest region. Oregon State's going to take on the winner of Syracuse versus Houston later tonight. So I'll be covering that game. That's the late game. Yeah, I believe I'm going to do 4 tomorrow. So we're going to get through today with these 3. I'll post in the community tab tomorrow, but I'm planning on doing all 4 tomorrow. It's supposed to be today was really nice outside, like 65 and sunny. Tomorrow's supposed to be like downpouring rains, so probably anyway, I'm going to be indoors like all day long, so it's probably going to be most likely rare quadruple header that I'll be covering, as we're going to tip off in less than 5 minutes from now here, guys. Welcome back in the stream once again. Baylor looks like they're a 7.5 point favorite according to the line for this game. So, streams I plan on doing this one, Villanova, Baylor, Oral Roberts, Arkansas right after that, and Syracuse, Houston to close out the night. Villanova got 2 victories over 2 mid-majors, beat Winthrop first round 73-63, won against North Texas in the round of 32, 84-61. Both of those games, they only had 6 turnovers each, as they're number 2 in the nation in fewest turnovers per game. Baylor, they forced 14 turnovers against the number 1 team when it comes to fewest turnovers per game in the last game against Wisconsin. Baylor beat Wisconsin 76-63. And Baylor shot the ball 47% from 3. That's been the story this season. Number 1 3-point shooting team in the nation. They got the deepest backcourt all college basketball. They're top 5 scorers, shooting the ball at over 38% from 3 this season. Wow, 80 degrees where Taco is out in Virginia, man. Jose, what's good here? Glad to have you back in the stream. Quadruple header should be fun. Yeah, first ever quadruple header. All great games for tomorrow. Yo, why get a chainsaw to drop down some trees there, to chop them down when you get the Oregon State Beaver to take care of that? What's good, Ethan? Welcome back in the stream here. Yeah, I agree. Syracuse is a dark horse. I think Syracuse has a legit shot to make it to the Final Four. If Houston can't beat the zone today, then I think Syracuse got a terrific shot at Oregon State to take them down, because Oregon State has only got one day to figure that out, and then they're back to action on Monday. So Baylor going to go in the white uniforms for this one. We're about to tip off in just a minute, guys. Appreciate everybody for being a part once again. If you guys are new in the stream, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and should be an awesome time here. Sweet 16 basketball going down. Football man, welcome back in the stream. Thanks so much, bud. Yeah, it seems like yesterday that game just completely changed. D-Wade, welcome to the stream back from Delaware. That's awesome, man. Ordered his Mod Squad t-shirt right there. Glad to hear, man. Awesome. Davion Mitchell, Jared Butler, Maceo Teague, Mark Vital, Flo Thamba, starting 5 for Baylor, going up against Chris Archidiacono, Justin Moore, Caleb Daniels, Jeremiah Robinson Earl, and Jermaine Samuel, starting 5 for Villanova, as we're going to get ready to tip this one off in just a moment. The 5 seed Villanova versus the number 1 seed Baylor. Should be a great one here, guys. So we're just going to tip off in just a moment. Baylor going to go left to right in the court. Villanova go right to left as the tip is underway, and Baylor controls the tip first. What's good, man? And hey, it's Bradley. Welcome on the stream once again, guys. Baylor has it, top of the key. Flo Thamba puts the ball into the hands of Butler. Butler has it, guarded by Moore. Pass gets deflected and intercepted. Archie Diacono comes up with a steal for Villanova, so first possession leads to a turnover by Baylor. That pass deflected. Villanova will pick it up. They still have the basketball. Top of the key, Justin Moore. Moore has it, dribbles towards his left. Moves over to Daniels at the top. Daniels spin move, free throw circle. It's going to go inside. As Robinson Earl had it, got it blocked from behind. We do a foul underneath, though. And Villanova going to go to the free throw line shoot, too. Clock will stop with 19:23. What's good, Ian? Welcome back on the stream. Bradley going to go for the upset. Wow, he's taking Villanova 82-77. Yeah, Dallin declaring here, best March Madness ever if Oral Roberts pulls off the upset later tonight. Jason, welcome back on board, man. First free throw good at the line by Villanova. It was Kansas and Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State knocked out Baylor in the Big 12 tournament. Second free throw is good. And then Kansas got Baylor like after a pause. Baylor double team. They're going to move it outside of Mitchell. Back out to the top. Butler moves over to Teague at the left wing. Teague passes over to Davion Mitchell. Baylor has it when Mitchell dribbles towards his right, hands it off to Vital. Vital now hands it over to the top of the key to Butler. Butler flings it over inside, and that's a slam dunk right there by Flo Thamba. Nobody covered in the interior, and that's good for 2. So Baylor on the board. What's good, Paul B? Welcome to stream here. Yeah, it's too bad for Sister Jean. I had taken Loyola Chicago to in my bracket readjustment. I predicted them to win that game. As Villanova gonna sneak their way inside. That's good for the layup for 2 by Justin Moore. Cinderella run going to continue for Oral Roberts. I'm going to predict no tonight. I think it's going to be a close game. I'm going to take Arkansas by 5 for my prediction, 85-80. Baylor has the top of the key. Mitchell moves it over to the left baseline. Butler dribbles underneath, puts it up, and he scores up and in off the glass. Tie game so far, 2 minutes through. Villanova will have the ball. Archie Diacono takes it past half court. Wildcats guarded at the right wing perimeter by Davion Mitchell. They move it over to the top. Robinson Earl bounce past the left elbow. Ball into the hands of Justin Moore. Moore backs his way in there. Spin move underneath. Kicks it back outside to the right corner. Robinson Earl over to a wide open Daniels. Fires a 3. Missed it. Too strong off the back iron. And a defensive rebound gets picked up by Baylor. The Bears have it. Moves in transition. Out to Teague at the left wing. Back on top to Mitchell. Mitchell moves it over to the right wing to Butler. Butler guarded by Archie Diacono at the top once again to Mitchell. Mitchell passes over to Butler. Butler right baseline dribble. Bounce pass underneath. Gets position. Puts it up. Couldn't score. Tipped around. Offensive rebound by Vital. Kicks it out to the left corner. Butler fires a 3. No good. Hit the front rim. And defense. Ooh, it's going to be an offensive rebound. Baylor able to corral it. Offensive rebound tipped up again. And this time a defensive rebound on another miss by Baylor's. Villanova finally picks up a board. Wildcats bounce pass over to Robinson Earl. Robinson Earl left baseline dribble. Spin move backs his way. Shot fake underneath. Guarded by Thamba. Puts it up and in. Good for 2. Off the glass. Count the bucket and 1. Coming up here by Robinson Earl. David, what's up? Astorio, what's good, man? Hope all is going well, bud. Glad to have you back in. And 1 coming up in the line by Villanova. And no good. Hit the back iron by Robinson Earl. He missed it. Rebound picked up by Baylor. Bears will have it at the top of the key. Mitchell moves it out to Teague at the right corner. Teague dribbles back to the top, guarded by Robinson Earl. 16:50 left to go on the clock, first half. Butler has it, moves it over to Mitchell. Mitchell around the perimeter. 10 on the shot clock for Davion Mitchell. Mitchell dribbles, right baseline, dribbles back around the perimeter, takes the deep 2. It's up and he drills it. Tough shot right there, ties it up at 6. 16.5 left to go. Great game so far, as Villanova has the ball. Archie Diacono guarded by Mitchell as he'll take it past half court. Arcidiacono looking to pass it off. Somebody's going to get open for Villanova, and they travel with it. So turnover by Villanova, their first of the game. And that's what Baylor did, forcing turnovers, 14 of them against Wisconsin. Wisconsin came into that last game number 1 in fewest turnovers per game. Baylor number 2 in the nation this season in fewest turnovers per game. And that's the first turnover of the game. Travel around the perimeter by Arcidiacono. Baylor going to have it at the top of the key. Chanwa Chatua passes over to Butler, moves out to Teague at the right corner. Teague dribbles back to the right wing. He's guarded by Moore. Teague still with the ball. Pass gets deflected. It goes to the backcourt. Teague going to pick it up. 16 minutes left to go. Baylor ball. At the top with Teague. 5 in the shot clock. Takes the 3. It's up. No good. Hit back iron. Rebound Villanova. Not the greatest look so far by Baylor in this game. Contested jumpers from the perimeter. Came into this game 41% from 3. Number 1 in the nation. And so far 0 for 2. Villanova inside. Puts it up. Couldn't get it. And it goes out of bounds. Timeout taken on the floor. 15:43 left to go. Tied up at 6. Slow start. What's good, Vegas? Welcome back in the stream here, bud. Right now we hit the first timeout. If you guys are new in the stream, first timers, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball games, play-by-play, college hoops, throughout March Madness as well. Also cover NBA games. What's good, Jerome? Welcome back in here. Brockton back in the house. Beautiful day outside today, man. He loves Oral Roberts here by 10 plus. I think they get a great chance to put it at single digits. Wow, he put 1K on Oral Roberts on the money line. Best of luck there in your bet today, man. So, fun fact here, Oral Roberts, they played Arkansas back in December, and Arkansas won that game by 11. And the top scorer in all college basketball, Max Asmus, he was held, I think, to only 11 points by Arkansas. So, it's been him and O'Bannon who's been just balling out throughout the first 2 games of the tournament. And I think it could very well have great potential for single digits. Pat, welcome to the stream here. So liking the Arkansas to win over. He'll let the madness begin indeed. D-Wade going out for Villanova here. Louise, welcome to the stream, taking Baylor. Yeah, the scoring slowed down so far. Nobody's been able to hit a 3. So that's the bread and butter for Baylor, is making 3s, and Butler, Mitchell, and Teague, their top 3 perimeter shooters, have all missed 1 3-point shot each so far. So Baylor's 0 for 3 from 3 to start out. Everything's gone inside. A pass underneath to Thamba, just wide open, threw it down. Butler had a bucket inside, and then Mitchell went inside off, I think it was like left baseline, or yeah, Mitchell scored too, and then Butler scored as well. So Butler not Vital. Vital's got 2 rebounds. Butler scored left baseline dribble drive for the layup. And then Villanova with Robinson Earl, he's got 2. Jermaine Samuels with 2, and then Justin Moore with 2 points. Sorry to hear that, D-Wade. Yeah, I remember going through that score yesterday. They were getting blown out. It was good to see they made it a close game, though. Joey, welcome to stream here. He's going to take Villanova to get the W out in this one. 15:43 left to go. We're going to get back to action just in a moment. Alright, so we're going to get right back into this game. 15:43 left to go on the clock. Villanova, 0 personal fouls so far as a team. Baylor with 2 in the first half, as the Bears will have the basketball as they come on the inbounds. Baylor takes back half court. They'll put in their 6th man this season. They got 2 of those. Adam Flagler's into the game, as Meyer had a big game, scored 17 against Wisconsin. He's on the bench, though, right now, yet to check into the game. Villanova picks up a reach-in. Clock will stop with 15.5. Hey, that's awesome there, Jackson. Texas's women's team made it to the Sweet 16, looks like. Baylor gets the inbounds. Mitchell moves over to Butler. Butler dribbles at the right elbow. Butler going to take it inside, puts it up, and we got contact again and another foul. Villanova picks up a second personal foul, this time a blocking foul by Cole Swider. And it's going to send Butler to the line shooting 2. Oh, wow. Maryland's a 2 seed. How ironic, and they beat Alabama 100-64 in the women's bracket. And Alabama crushed Maryland in the round of 32. And it was reverse. Alabama was the 2 seed. Johnny, welcome to the stream here. I'm doing pretty well. Nice day outside today. Yeah, I feel like you can get a better bracket if you just, like, flip a coin and go, like, heads or tails for each team to decide, like, what your bracket is for this year. Baylor missed both of the free throws. They get the offensive rebound. Puts it up, no good, off the back iron. But battle for the rebound underneath, and it's going to go over to Villanova second time. Wildcats will have it now, so just missed opportunity at the free throw line as Baylor missed both of them by Jared Butler. Pass underneath, off the fingertips, and that is out of bounds. Turnover by Villanova as Jermaine Samuels had it, and he bobbled it off his fingertips out of bounds. Beautiful pass inside, and Samuels just gotta secure that basketball. Andrea, welcome to the stream. Hope all is going well. 15 minutes left to go. This game looking low so far. Looking like the under so far in this one. Baylor has the top of the key with Mitchell. Mitchell moves it over to Maceo Teague. Teague puts it back outside to Flagler. Flagler guarded one-on-one by Moore. Puts the ball into the hands now at the left wing perimeter of Matthew Meyer into the game for the first time today. Meyer signaling that he's open. Finally gets covered by Swider at the left corner. Mitchell has it at the top. Mitchell, jumper, free throw circle, gets it. And good for 2 by Baylor. Bears on top here, 8-2. 14.5 left to go. Villanova has the ball. They'll take it past half court with Moore. Moore guarded by Mitchell. Bounce pass over to the top. Robinson Earl going to hand it off to Antoine. Back out to Robinson Earl. Left baseline jumper. He takes it and he gets it. Over Chanwa Chatua. Good for 2. 14-10 left to go. Flagler for Baylor has it. They move it around the perimeter over to Meyer. Jacks up the 3 straight away. Off the back iron. Missed it. Tapped out of bounds. Last touch by Baylor out of bounds. By Maceo Teague. Last touched it. Rough start by Baylor from the perimeter in this game. This is like how they start out against Hartford. Cold from 3. They're 0 for 4 to start off from 3-point range. Misses by Meyer. He just missed one. Maceo Teague has a miss, same as Mitchell and Butler. So 4 threes all missed in this game by Baylor. That's their bread and butter. Nobody's yet to hit a 3 so far. 14 minutes left to go. Villanova passes back on top. Bounce past the left elbow. Samuels has it. Takes it inside. Double team. Samuels looking to pass it. Kicks it back outside. Moore will fire a 3. Hit the front rim. They grab the offensive rebound. Samuels moves it over to Archie Diacono. He takes a 3 and he knocks it down. Villanova leads at 11-8. Big triple there. Right there by Chris Arcidiacono. Yeah, I hear you, Vegas. I was looking for Loyola Chicago to do that for Sister Jean, too, to win that game. Unbelievable run, though, for Oregon State. Like, if anybody has an explanation that they put them to the Elite 8, let me know. Because you have one incredible bracket, most likely. Is Baylor gonna turn it over? They lost control of the basketball underneath. They kicked it back outside, and it went wide around the perimeter out of bounds. So Baylor just turned it over, and Villanova will have it back. Abdul, welcome to the stream here. I'm doing pretty well. Yeah, historically, Baylor has come up short in the tournament. I remember R.J. Hunter for Georgia State back in 2016. He hit the game-winning 3 in the first round to send Georgia State to the second round over Baylor. Villanova moves it over to the left baseline. Yes, that's the brother of Ryan, who plays on Chicago. At the top of the key, so yeah, his older brother played for Villanova on when they won titles. He was the point guard when they won the championship. I think the one back in 2016. That shot missed out of bounds, no good, as that was by Eric Dixon, and it floated off the back iron and got tapped out of bounds. Robinson Earl now going to check out of the game for Villanova, so they're going to have to do it without Jeremiah Robinson Earl on there. He has been huge this tournament. Came into this game, 20 points he is averaging through the last 2. Baylor in a scoring drought the last 2 minutes. Bears will have the basketball. Butler, watch out. They needed that one. Watch out for the backdoor roll down. Matthew Meyer throws down the alley-oop jam. Off basically from half court. The lob was thrown by Butler. Over the top. So Baylor showed that against Wisconsin too. Vital had a massive throwdown. And right there, Meyer able to get one. 12 minutes left to go. 1-point game, Villanova ball. They have it at the right baseline. Villanova kicks it back outside to the left corner. Arcidiacono, shot fake. As he dribbles to the left elbow, looking to pass it, moves it back out. Over to Brandon Slater. Slater dribbles, bat ball is poked loose. It's on the ground. He's double teamed, gets it out to Dixon. Dixon jumper, missed it. Tipped up, no good. Tipped off the rim, missed shot by Samuels. And defensive rebound picked up by Baylor. Bears will have the ball. They swing it back outside over to Flagler. Flagler takes it, turnaround jumper. And no good, rattled out. Offensive rebound, Teague, second chance, puts it up, couldn't connect. Defensive rebound picked up by Villanova. 11:30 left to go so far. Jason, what's good here? Jennifer, welcome to the stream. Both of these teams on scoring droughts over 2 minutes so far. Arcidiacono has it at the top, moves it over to Slater. Slater passes to Dixon at the right baseline. Dixon moves it back over to Slater to the left corner to Daniels. Daniels guarded by Meyer. Daniels dribbles back around the perimeter. Going to float one up, and that's not even close. That's a shot clock violation right there by Villanova as the clock will stop at 11:30. Alright, so I think we're going to go on another timeout once again. Not much scoring going on here. 11-10 Villanova as they lead it. And this is Villanova, their defense, keeping them right in the game so far. Baylor yet to hit a three. When Baylor starts smoking threes in transition, it's going to be tough here. But, wow. Great start by Villanova. Everything going Jay Wright's way to make this a close game. Hey, what's good, Raven? Welcome to the stream here. Hope all is going well. Jose, welcome back in. He's going to watch the game here. This one on TV, it looks like. Awesome, bud. So, yeah, Baylor just cannot connect from three. They're 0 for 4 from the perimeter. Everything they've done so far is in the interior. Alley-oop jam thrown down by Matthew Meyer coming off the bench to provide a spark. And all their scoring's done inside so far. What's good, Ryan? Welcome back in, bud. I'm glad it's a close game. Like, I love calling close games, so it's good to see that it's a close game so far and that, like, it's not being like a runaway type of game. Hey, it looks like Andrew is watching the game. That's awesome. So after this, I plan on covering 2 more games after this as well. Oral Roberts against Arkansas. That should be an interesting one. And then after that, it's going to be Syracuse against Houston, which Oregon State already pulled off the upset today over Loyola Chicago. I think Syracuse has got potential there to pull off another upset. Yeah, Ryan's still at the top of the fantasy basketball league. I was shocked like how well my teams performed this week. Because I remember like a couple weeks ago my team was dealing with a lot of injuries. Now it's just like AD that's injured. I think that's basically it. So 2 fouls picked up by both of these teams first half as we have 10:57 left to go. Crazy. It's crazy. Oregon State advances to their first Elite Eight since 1982. If anybody's got an explanation that they had Oregon State in their Elite Eight, let me know. Because it's unbelievable. Like, if anybody had Oregon State in their Elite Eight, unless they flipped the coin and got to Oregon State being in their Elite Eight, that's basically all I've got for you. Wow. We're back into action. Baylor will have it. They move it over to Mitchell at the right corner perimeter. Mitchell bounced past the Vital. He lost it. Ball poked loose out of bounds. Last touch from behind, though, by Villanova, by Robinson and Earl. He poked it out from behind. So 10:40 left to go. Baylor get the inbounds. Underneath, Mitchell passes over to the top to Teague. Teague dribbles towards his right, lost the dribble, but fell down. He puts it back into the hands to Mitchell. Mitchell has it at the top. Just crowded out there around the perimeter. Passes inside as they double team and gamble. Vital open underneath behind the defense and puts it up and in for two. That's the second time that's happened today in this game. 10:18 left to go. So Villanova's been gambling, throwing out double teams to defend the perimeter, which has forced Baylor to go inside. Every single one of their buckets been a two-point shot make. Villanova down by one. They have the ball. Brian Antoine top of the key. Bounce pass over to Robinson Earl at the right elbow. Guarded by Chanwa Chatua. Spin move Robinson Earl. Bounce pass, and it goes into the wrong hands. Butler comes up with a steal, and this is where they can burn you on transition, except it's... Oh, wow. I thought that was kicked ball from behind. The possession still stands. Baylor has it. That slowed down the possession. That's what Villanova needed. Butler dribbles back outside. 3 over Swider. Missed it. Tipped up the air. Offensive rebound. Puts it up. Holy smokes. Maceo Teague scores. Wow. What a read to the basketball right there. Underneath by Teague. Able to get it and put it up. Good for 2. Count the bucket and the foul, as Teague will go to the line and shoot the and one. West Texas Pop Hunter, welcome to the stream here. Wow, Abdul took Oregon State today. Yeah, I think I'm more shocked because when you have like a bad resume loss, but that was all the way back in December. Like how much they have improved. That I think it's like if you have a bad loss throughout the season, it really sticks out on you. Like that game against Portland. But it's been like an incredible run for Oregon State. 9.5 left to go. Baylor hits the free throw up by 4. 7-zip run last 3 minutes for the Bears, and they've done it without hitting a three-point shot. From the left corner, overshoots the rim. Not a good look at all there by Robinson Earl. Defensive rebound picked up by Baylor. Mitchell dribbles back outside. He moves it over to Teague, slipping a couple times in the court. Teague hands it off to Butler, fires a corner 3, no good. Missed it back iron. Defensive rebound picked up by Villanova. It goes to the hands of Caleb Daniels. They move it over outside. Swider bounce past the right corner. Missed 3. No good by Justin Moore. Defensive rebound picked up by Baylor. 8:50 left to go. Bears up by 4. They have it. Mitchell at the top. Mitchell guarded one-on-one. Defended at the top of the key by Robinson Earl. They're going to move it over to Butler at the left wing. Butler has it. Defended by Swider. Takes the 3 at the left wing and drills it. Butler right there with a triple. 18-11, so that's the first 3 of the game. It happens 11.5 through in the first half. What's good, Diamond McCrab? Welcome on the stream here, bud. Second chance bracket perfect with Oral Roberts as the champions. There we go. Anything is possible, especially with this tournament. Villanova kicks it back outside, fires a right corner 3, and they get it. Rolls around the rim, goes into the net right there. They really needed that one for Nova to cut it to a 4-point game. So trading 3s as Caleb Daniels hits it. Oh, man, Jeff T got waived by the Magic. You gotta be kidding me. He was terrific for the Celtics. Like, last couple of games, before he got traded, he was terrific. I don't know what they're doing there for the Magic. Lob over the top. Chanwa Chatua tried to throw it down, but he lost his balance. He moves it back outside to Mitchell. Mitchell fires a 3, and that one too strong off the back iron. Defensive rebound picked up by Villanova. 7:30 left to go. Villanova in it, only down by 4. Daniels to the right baseline. Pass off the cut to the bounce pass left baseline underneath for Villanova. And they're going to kick it back outside where Moore will fire a 3 and he drills it. It's a 1-point game. 7:15 left to go. Huge triple there by Justin Moore. His first three made. Baylor just jacking up threes. I know that's their bread and butter, but you got to go inside as well. And that's what they're going to do right now. Lob gets deflected. Vital tries to save it. Jumps into the seats, and that goes out of bounds, and he is injured. Oh, no. Mark Vital is seriously hurt down on the ground, trying to be a superhero, going off of that basketball. Going straight through the railing right there. Wow. Oh, man. WWE style railing that they have, basically. Oh, man, that's gonna hurt. Oof. Right over the scores table he hopped. And boom, right down on... That's straight up hard. Straight up hard cement right there. That's outside of the court. We'll take a timeout. 7 minutes left to go. Obviously, you want to save that basketball, but you got to know your team needs you. Especially from Mark Vital. Your team needs you for the rest of the tournament. Just let it go out of bounds. You can make an effort like that, but going over a scorer's table and then injuring yourself right at the railing, and that's tough. Yeah, just complete full tank for the Magic for this year. The brackets are already locked, I think, Jose. I believe so. I think they're already locked. I think if she has a bracket, I think you can still join the bracket group maybe. If she does have a bracket like created, but the bracket's already locked. 18-17 the score. Villanova keeping themselves right in this game, forcing 3 Baylor turnovers. Baylor's forced 5 Villanova turnovers, coming from a team that is averaging the second least turnovers per game, around just over 8 turnovers per game this season. If you guys are new in the stream here, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball games, play-by-play, NBA games, college basketball games here on Behind Your Basketball. Appreciate it, guys, for being a part here, stopping on by. I'll be back later tonight. 2 more games I'll be covering, as we'll have Arkansas versus Oral Roberts. That should be a great one. And then, as well as Houston versus Syracuse, close out the night. What's good? The Master, welcome to the stream here, man. Yeah, Mark Vital with a bad fall in the court. Hopefully he's okay, because that's a massive loss if they can't get Vital back. The bread and butter for Baylor really faltering so far. Villanova throwing multiple double teams out around the perimeter, forcing Baylor to do everything from inside. And right now Baylor is just 1 for 8 from 3-point range. So Jay Wright masterpiece. It has worked to the plan so far this first half. That is just tough. Straight up ceramic there. That Vital jumped over the scorer's table, and right before the railing into the first row of the seats, he just falls straight up on ceramic there, outside the corner of the court. Yes, I'll be doing Syracuse tonight. Alright, so we're going to get back into action. Villanova will have the ball. Wildcats move it over top of the key. Jermaine Samuels. Samuels, entry pass underneath to Robinson Earl. He gets double teamed as Vital's back in the game. Good to see he's up on his feet. Vital comes in, takes the charge, and that will be a blocking foul picked up by Mark Vital. So Villanova will head to the free throw line and shoot 2. So Mark Vital, he was the one who got injured before the timeout. He is back in the game for Baylor. He's okay. He's up on his feet, and he tried to take the charge, but they say it's a blocking foul. Hey, that's awesome. Jose and his girlfriend gonna go to church later. Best of luck there, man. First free throw good at the line. goes down by Villanova. Second free throw coming up, and that one's good. 6:40 left to go. Baylor will have it. 8-zip scoring run by Villanova last minute and a half. Mitchell takes it past half court. Mitchell moves to the Butler. Back to the left wing to Flagler. Back outside. Butler over to Meyer. Open three. He'll take it. No good. Misfires too strong. They are 1 for 9 from three-point range by Baylor. He had a great look right there. First open look, I believe, of the game and just missed it. Villanova comes out with the ball now. Jermaine Samuels dribbles at the left elbow as he's going to take it inside. Spin move. Ball poked loose. It's on the ground, and they come up with it. Robinson Earl underneath. Kicks it back outside. A three straight away. Too strong. Offensive rebound. Robinson Earl. Passes underneath to Samuel. Shot fake. Puts it up, and that will be good. Count the bucket and the foul. Mark Vital picks up another personal foul. Slapped the arm of Samuels right underneath as he put up the shot, and Samuel scores again. So Samuel's now with 6. He's got 4 of those shots coming up at the free throw line. Or he's a perfect 4 for 4 at the free throw line. He's going to have another shot here at the line as well. Matthew Meyer going to check out of the game. So just like what happened against Hartford, slow start throughout like the first 60% of the first half as we got 6 minutes left to go. 22-18. Baylor will take it past half court. Mitchell has it at the top. Mitchell dribbles towards his right. Mitchell now attacks, kicks it back outside, fires the three. It's up, no good, hit the front rim. Where's the interior defense right now? 5:40 left to go. Villanova has it. Villanova going to take it inside. Where's the interior scoring for Baylor? Just avoid it. Prohop. Villanova puts it up. Hit the front rim. Second one, no good. The tip in is good by underneath there. Robinson Earl able to get it down for the tip in. Oh boy. Wow. Outreach to the Nets. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Like, jeez. What a stacked team, man. Absolutely stacked. 13-zip run, last 3 minutes by Villanova, and they come up with a steal. And Baylor picks up a foul at half court, assessed to Butler. Everything going Villanova's way. Baylor picks up a 5th personal foul. Vital already in foul trouble with 2 personal fouls. And not a great start at all for Baylor, missing threes. .504 left to go. Villanova up by 6, and they're going to have the basketball coming up on the inbound as well. If you guys are new in the stream here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I cover basketball play-by-play, college hoops, NBA as well, and Behind Arc Basketball. What's good, Lucian? Welcome to the stream here. Yeah, Baylor just can't hit their shots. Taking way too many threes. And missing throughout the perimeter. 5 minutes left to go. Villanova has it the right wing. Samuels bounce past the right corner. Ball to the ground. Fight for the tie-up. And it will be a tie-up. Possession arrow. Turns out to be Villanova's. So the Wildcats will have it so far. They'll get the ball back in the tie-up. Baylor came into this game number 1 in the nation. 41.5% from 3. They've had the looks. They just cannot connect. What's good, Nick? Welcome to the stream here, man. Appreciate you here for stopping on by again. 4:45 left to go. Villanova about to get the inbound underneath. They pass over right corner perimeter. They move it into the hands now of Caleb Daniels. Bounce pass left elbow. Samuels moves it over to Robinson Earl. The ball poked loose. It gets stolen by Baylor. And here goes the Bears with Teague. They've yet to score in the last 4 minutes. Need a bucket here for your Baylor. Baylor has it at the top now with Mitchell. Mitchell guarded by Robinson Earl. Top of the key one-on-one. Mitchell dribbles. Drives inside with the left hand. Puts it up. Big block right there by Villanova. Brandon Slater gets the block, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Villanova underneath. So Baylor will have it back. Massive block off the glass by Brandon Slater. What's good, Brian? Welcome to the stream here, man. 4:14 left to go. Baylor on over a 4-minute scoring drought right now. Mitchell will be the inbound passer underneath. They're going to put it back outside. Teague, shot fake, as he will dribble free throw circle. Teague passes to the left wing to Flagler. Flagler dribbles back to the left corner perimeter. Flagler still dribbles left baseline underneath, evades the defender. Scores up and in off the glass, good for 2. 4-point game. 24-20. Yeah, if Villanova wins this and Florida State wins this, that's correct. We could only have just one seed with Gonzaga if they get past Creighton in the Elite 8. Villanova up by 4. At the left elbow, going to fling it out to the right corner. Pass deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. Clock will stop with 3:40. Yeah, that's incredible. Jim Boeheim, 45 seasons at Syracuse, has never had a losing season. It's incredible. Yeah, he was a senior this year, so he must have got 5th-year eligibility for him. So we're going to go on a timeout, a really low-scoring game, 24-20. So yeah, Jordan Goldwire, he was a senior, but all the players, if they choose to do so, they can exercise a 5th year of eligibility for upcoming seniors for this year, and he's going to do that. So he's going to finish his last season elsewhere, it looks like. Yeah, that's an amazing pickup for Chicago. Terrific pickup they got, getting Vucevic from the Magic. And now Chicago's making a push for the playoffs. They're right outside the playoff hunt. They're going to be in the playoffs. So they are definitely a playoff team. Yeah, Dallon's only locked for this round, Gonzaga. I agree with you. I think we got some more upsets brewing, especially tonight. I think Syracuse has the chance to take down Houston if Houston struggles with Syracuse's zone. Big key to update in this game, Baylor, #1 3-point shooting team in the nation. Tonight, the threes just cannot stick. 1 for 10 from the perimeter. Came into this game 41.5% from 3-point range. Top scorer in this one so far for Baylor has only got 5 points. That is Jared Butler. 4 points by Davion Mitchell. 3 by Maceo Teague. And other than that, 2 by Thaba, Vital, Flagler, and Bayer. And then for Villanova, top scorer, 7 points, Jermaine Samuels. Perfect 5 for 5 at the free throw line. 6 by Robinson Earl. So the front court looking good so far for Villanova. Oh, man, sorry to hear that, bud. That you're a Magic fan, yikes. Just in full tank mode right now. The Killer Bee, welcome to the stream. Yeah, if Creighton's dropping their threes, they can make it a good game. Oh, sorry to hear about the lag there, Jose. Yeah, everything's fine on my end, so nothing's going on as far as lag here. If you guys are new in the stream here, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball action, play-by-play, college basketball games, NBA games as well. Hit me up in the chat who you got in this one, Villanova or Baylor. You guys can type it into the chat here and welcome all the new people onto the stream. I'll be back after this game as well. I'll be covering Oral Roberts versus Arkansas and then Houston versus Syracuse later tonight. Oh, sorry to hear that, Bills Mafia. But this year, the Knicks are actually good. It's a crazy season we've had this year. 3:40 left to go. Villanova has the basketball off the inbounds. They have it at the left wing perimeter. As CBS is just glitching all over the place on my TV screen for some reason. What in the world's going on? Villanova scores underneath. Good for 2. Count the bucket and the foul. What is going on? Does anybody watching CBS right now and they're having like glitching to this game, or is it just me? If Vegas is out in the chat, let me know. I think it's Providence's CBS. I just switched over to Boston. Boston's fine. They're going to say it's 24-20. Yeah, 24-20 offensive foul picked up. So it's an offensive foul by Villanova. Ran straight through down the lane. 3:10 left to go. Baylor missed the shot right there. Rebound Villanova again. Villanova has the top of the key. Bounce pass to Robinson Earl at the top. Robinson Earl pass over to Samuels. Gets behind the defense. Lays it up and in. So that's 26-20 now. 3 minutes left to go. Top scorer tonight. Jermaine Samuels for Villanova. He's got 9 points. 2:50 left to go. Yeah, my whole TV just glitched out where I'm watching from. So that's why they changed the call. And Baylor lost it. It's on the ground. Teague lost the handle of the ball. He gets it back, though. Teague bounce passes over to Mitchell. Mitchell moves it over right baseline. Butler will float one up. No good. Offensive rebound. Chawa Chatua puts it back outside. A 3 in the air. They got it. Only their second triple of the game from the perimeter. That one sticks by Adam Flagler. Puts it back, winning 3. Yeah, that's odd. CBS is glitching for you guys. Yeah, it's still glitching for me, too. It's glitching for... Vegas out here. You got that glitch. Providence CBS got that glitch. Boston doesn't. 2 minutes left to go. So I don't know where you guys are watching from, but I've got a station that one of them is glitching just crazy right now. The other one's not. Samuels to the top of the free throw circle. That ball gets poked on the ground. We do have a foul picked up. Minute 55 left to go in the first. UCLA plays tomorrow. I'll get you the time to that one. Yeah, there's four games tomorrow. UCLA is the third game tomorrow, so that's 7:15 Eastern time. So that's the third game tomorrow at 7:15 Eastern time. 1:55 left to go. Villanova going to get the inbounds. They pass it over around the perimeter. Bounce pass top of the key. Takes it straight away inside Justin Moore. As Moore will put it up and gets behind the defense, lays it up, and that's good for 2 with the left hands. 5-point Villanova lead. If you guys are new in the stream here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe as they cover basketball action. They're going to lob it over. Entry pass to Chanwa Chatua. Puts it up too high off the backboard. Offensive rebound. Missed it. Blocked from behind by Dixon. And Villanova comes up with the ball. Tough defense by Villanova. Keying in. Leading by 5. Looking to add more to the board here. 1:20 left to go before half. Samuels at the right wing perimeter. Samuels dribbles back to the top as he is guarded by Flagler. Bounce pass now to the right. Elbow to Dixon. Dixon has it. Jumper over Chanwa Chatua. That one no good. Partially blocked. And we're going to have a foul. Late whistle. It's on Villanova. Coleman, welcome to the stream. Taking his championship. Creighton versus Houston. Houston going to win it all. Never know, honestly, with the craziness this season. It's going to be 2 free throws coming up in the line by Dixon. You honestly never know. Crazy things have happened. First shot, Dixon too strong off the back iron, missed it. Baylor's accustomed to slow starts, though. Once they get hot on the break, they never had a chance to get out on the break today at all. That's where they're the most dangerous, is out on the break. Second free throw coming up by Dixon. And no good. Rolled around the rim and out. Defensive rebound picked up by Vital. Baylor will have the ball. 1 minute left to play before halftime. The Bears down by 5. They have it at the left wing perimeter. Flagler. It's going to be over to Butler now. Butler has it the right wing. Butler moves over to Mitchell. Back out to Butler. Butler takes the 3 over Dixon. No good. Missed another one off the back iron. Defensive rebound picked up by Justin Moore. 50 seconds left to go. Moore at the top. Spin move. Inside, bounce pass underneath. They're going to put one up, and that's good by Dixon in the post for 2. This is just the typical first half for Baylor, though. That's the thing. 30 seconds left to go. Villanova leads at 30-23. Yeah, they're better, in my opinion, without Colin Gillespie for Villanova. It leads them to share the ball with fewer, but to get more quality looks by the rest of the players in the team. As Baylor going to turn it over with 4 seconds left to go. Yes, I'll be doing Houston-Syracuse tonight. Yeah, I used to stream NFL games. I used to have the football channel. I'm going to stick to basketball, though, since this one has grown, like, huge. .30-23 right now. 4 seconds left to go. As we're going to go on quick timeout before halftime. Just rough. As far as the turnovers for Baylor, that was turnover number 6. Just a bobble pass out of bounds. Down in McCrabb's second chance bracket, Final Four. Oral Roberts, Oregon State, UCLA, and Oregon. Hey, you know what's too slow is baseball play-by-plays. So right now we're just in the timeout. Luis, welcome to the stream. If you guys are new first-timers, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and welcome in everyone. I cover basketball games here on the channel, play-by-play, college hoops, NBA as well. I'm behind Eric Basketball. Oregon State on a roll. Like, they got it together, like, at the correct time. It's unbelievable. I took Gonzaga to win it all. I took Gonzaga versus Baylor national championship, so things aren't looking good so far. The under is looking really good right now. I would say definitely definitely look at the under for tonight there. As Luis got the under 142 he's going to. I think that's a great idea. Great idea for the under so far. 23 points in the first half by Baylor. That's all. Yeah, that was back when Arizona. That was actually when Arizona had that poor season. I think they were like 17-15 that year. They were disappointing that year. That was my first ever stream back from 2019. Yeah, last year too, they were disappointing with all the talent they had on the team. You can't win this game if you're taking 12 3-point shots and only making 2 of those so far. Yeah, stranger things have happened. It could very well happen. Baylor's only 35% shooting from the floor. Top scorer for Baylor only has 5 points. That's by Jared Butler, and he's missed 5 threes. 5 points by Adam Flagler off the bench. He is perfect from 3, 1 for 1 from the perimeter. So Butler's off in this game. He has missed 6 shots total. They got to get more involved now for Baylor. That's the big key, is getting more involved. Butler's going to be the lead facilitator and really get the COD going if he can't get anything going offensively. Four seconds left to go before halftime. They're going to take another timeout before half. Yeah, anything's possible. It's just crazy that if all these low seeds win today, that'll be something. Like, this is just complete year of the upsets. So Baylor has trailed in this game for over 11 minutes. They have trailed in the first half. They trailed for just 8 minutes in the total 2 games combined. 4 seconds left to go. Villanova going to get the basketball. As here we go, right before halftime. Villanova takes it past half court. Shot fake, going to put it up, and that will be up and no good. Too high off the backboard. So at halftime, Villanova leads it by 7, 30-23. Hey, what's good, Darius? Welcome to stream, man. Best of luck out to you. Hoping that all the low seeds get the W. Is going to get 3K if that happens there. Best of luck, bud. Let's see what I got here. Halftime as we roll on in. You can't win the game if you miss 10 3-point shots. And that's what Baylor has done in the first half. Got to take it inside a whole lot more for Baylor. Villanova's just done a great job locking down the perimeter. Jay Wright, a week to prepare. You give Jay Wright. And this team is putting out double teams around the perimeter to stop the Bears' 3-point shooting attack. Villanova needs to take it inside, and they're 2 for 12 from 3-point range. I stream NBA games as well, but no NBA games tonight or tomorrow. Or I think Monday and Tuesday, no NBA games too, because there's Elite 8. So next NBA game is going to be Celtics versus Mavs on Wednesday. Andrew taking Syracuse tonight. I predicted Syracuse to get that W over Houston. Jim Boeheim's done it before, as like an 11 seed deep runs into the tournament. So top scorer in this game, nobody has double figures before halftime. Jermaine Samuels leads the way, 9 points for Villanova, 7 by Justin Moore. Jeremiah Robinson-Earl's got 6 points, 5 rebounds. And then for Baylor, Jared Butler's missed 5 threes. It's 2 for 8 from the floor. Yes, I'll be doing Arkansas Oral Roberts after this one. So I'll be doing 2 more after this one, Arkansas Oral Roberts, and then Syracuse Houston later tonight. Yeah, definitely, man. Killer B. Just when you get into the tournament, nobody can figure out Syracuse's zone. And if Houston can't figure it out tonight, then I think it's going to be tough, because you're giving Wayne Tickle only 1 day to prepare for Jim Boeheim's zone. So I know that Oregon State's been red hot and on fire, but there's going to be... You take on a defensive scheme that you've never seen before with Jim Boeheim's zone, and that could cause a bunch of confusion out there. And Oregon State's going to have to make some major adjustments. They only got 1 day to do that if Syracuse does win tonight. Yeah, Arkansas a favorite by 11. I think Oral Roberts can keep it close. I do like Arkansas to win that one, though. Cole, welcome to the stream here. He's taking Baylor out in this one. Hit me up in the chat who you got in this game, Baylor or Villanova. If you guys are new in the stream, first timers, also spike the thumbs up. Hit that like, hit that subscribe if you guys are new. Bradley, welcome on the stream here. He's looking Baylor to come back and win. Second half team for the Bears this season. They haven't really gotten the break. That's where they're the most like lethal is on the fast break, drilling shots in transition. What's good, Jason? Welcome back to the stream. I'm doing pretty well, bud. They've had the looks, just the three is just not going down. So they're having a cold game from 3, and now Baylor's going to have to solve it out another way by going inside. Yeah, it's not looking good for the over in this one. I thought it'd be an 80s to 70s type of game, but Baylor hasn't been able to carry the weight at all. What's good, Mandy? Welcome to the stream. I took Gonzaga to win it all. Yeah, Villanova usually doesn't choke second half leads. Villanova is usually the team that comes from behind in the second half and wins games. So the odds for Baylor, it's tough. It's tough when you consider what Villanova's done this season. Multiple comeback victories they had. Nick rooting for Oral Roberts tonight. Anything is possible. Yeah, sometimes they have like off nights or so. And that's what happens when you rely too much on the three ball. That's the thing, and you need an interior presence. Hey, there you go, Jose. Awesome, man. No one welcome to stream here, like in Arkansas. Yeah, Arkansas looking great this season. It's incredible what they have done. Kev, welcome to the stream. It's taking Villanova beating Baylor, but yeah, Baylor can definitely come back. Hopefully this is going to be a great second half. Bridges got Arkansas as well. Yeah, usually they're not like missing 3-point shots usually like this. I know when they faced Kansas when they suffered their first loss, they were missing a lot of threes. What's good, Bryson? Welcome to the stream here. Yes, my bracket was all around just messed up all over the place. Yeah, so they're still in the field. Creighton, who focuses a lot on the three ball. It's either they got games that they're red hot from downtown or games that they do struggle from three, or also Alabama. Alabama had a hard time hitting threes against Iona, and then against Maryland, they shredded them for 16 threes. Yeah, I think it's worth taking Baylor there right now since they're trailing by 7 at halftime. I think if they get hot in this game, which they've shown this season that there were times in the second half where they just take off. There was a game, I think it was back in January. They were like tied up against Oklahoma State, and they went on like a massive run and won the game by like over 15 points to beat Oklahoma State on. Jared Butler just took over final like 12 minutes or so. Bradley still got his Final Four. That's awesome, man. Gonzaga, Alabama, Houston, and Baylor. Yeah, everybody's bracket basically destroyed at this point. Houston's a 2 seed, and they're taking on Syracuse in 11 tonight. I would not count out Jim Boeheim, and it might be a long night if Houston can't figure out the zone for Syracuse. It might be a tough night. Donovan McCrabb's championship game has got burned. Illinois and UConn. Oof. So right now, just at halftime, everybody, appreciate all for stopping by, being a part here once again. If you guys are new in the stream, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I cover basketball games, play-by-play, college basketball games throughout March Madness, NBA streams as well on the channel. Winner of this game will take on the winner of Oral Roberts, Arkansas right after that one. I'll be covering that game after this one is over. Wow, best bracket in the world is like 6 games predicted wrong. That's like how unpredictable the tournament has been. Like I remember last year there was somebody who got like the first like 40, it's like over 45 games they got correct. Hey, that's awesome. Dennis number 2 right now. In the league. That's awesome, man. Yeah, they're great on the glass. I know Houston was playing last game. They had Dejan Jarreau. He was banged up, playing through injury for the last game, and they got by Rutgers. Rutgers should have won that game. All he had to do was close out and couldn't. I predicted Baylor in this one, 83-72. It's probably not going to happen though. I thought they'd hit the over for this game, but once we start out, we could definitely tell that this one's going under. So it doesn't look like that right now. I think Baylor's going to bounce back, though. Yeah, Arizona won the title back in '97. So that was the last time a Pac-12 school won the title, back in 1997. I predicted Syracuse to win that game tonight against Houston. Should be a good one, though. So Oregon State already to the Elite Eight. Winner tonight of later tonight's game. So that game is going to be Houston versus Syracuse. The winner of that game will take on Oregon State in the Elite Eight. Who do I think will win, the Master puts out? I predicted Baylor. Still got 20 minutes to come back. Yeah, we could get potentially 3 Pac-12 teams in that Elite Eight. We know at least one of them. Whoever wins Oregon versus USC is going to move on. So we're going to have 2 then, because Oregon State already won. And then say if UCLA pulls off the upset against Alabama, then UCLA will be in the Elite Eight as well. Yeah, my bracket's really busted. Welcome in here, Ben, on the stream. Cold Stat goes out for the Syracuse Orange. He likes, what's good, Jacob? Welcome to the stream, man. Looks like he's doing well. 6th in the bracket challenge. Looks like that's awesome, bud. Michael, welcome to the stream here. I'm going to say yes. I think Baylor will come back in this one. That USC-Oregon game should be good tomorrow. I'm going to take Oregon in that game for my prediction. USC have beat them by 14, but they were without Eric Williams Jr. in that one. So I feel like the second time around, Oregon's going to be more motivated to knock off USC, even though USC just destroyed Kansas. Oh boy, Celtics and Lakers going out for Andre Drummond. Oh man, going to be a battle to see who gets him. Thanks so much for the update behind your fan. That's huge if the C's pick that up. Syracuse win tonight? I think so, but I'll predict yes, but very close. Alright, so second half's going to get underway here in a couple of minutes here, everyone. Appreciate all for stopping by here. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball games, play-by-play, college games, NBA games as well, and Behind Arc Basketball. Yes, I filled out the second chance bracket. Already not looking so hot. I picked Loyola Chicago to win that first one. Yeah, I heard that LaMarcus Aldridge signed with the Nets. So, yeah, Nets just unstoppable. This is Rado, and welcome on the stream here. Looking for Oral Roberts to get the W today. Be the first 15 into the Elite 8. Alright, so we're going to start off second half in just a couple minutes. Once again. Of course, for Baylor, the three just never got going at all. They came into this game top 3-point shooting team all this season, and today they're just 2 for 12 from the perimeter. So the big key in the second half, will they be able to pick up the three ball? If they do, they get a great chance to come from behind, get the W tonight. If not, if they go cold in the second half, then this one's going to be tough. But if they start taking over raining threes, then they can definitely swing it in their balance. Cameron, welcome to the stream here, picking Baylor to come back and win this one. Man, it seems like this halftime is just really long. Welcome in, Patrick, on the stream. Vake May, welcome back on the stream. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, right now we're just still at halftime here, guys. Gonna get started second half in just a moment. Yeah, I really hope that Luka Garza finds success in the NBA. Wow. Jeez, crazy there, Vernon. Yeah, I saw some crazy people on the highway today. Just cutting through lanes and stuff. What's good, the sports expert? Welcome back in, Mud. We're gonna start off here second half just in a moment here, guys. course, Baylor just couldn't get going. Only 23 in the first half. 2 for 12 from 3. That's the huge story. And that first half just could never get going for Baylor. And that's what they do best, is knocking down threes. Alright, so second half underway. Baylor will have the ball first. They go right to left in the court, as they will start off top of the key with Davion Mitchell. Mitchell moves it out to Teague at the right wing perimeter. Teague passes inside right baseline to Flo Thamba underneath. Defended as he's going to put it up and in. Gets right past Jeremiah Robinson there on the post. Good for 2. And just like that, Baylor cuts it to a 5-point game. 19.5 left to go. Villanova has the ball. First possession for them, as they go left to right in the court. Pass out to the top of the key, Robinson Earl. Robinson Earl dribbles towards his left, looking to hand it off. He will. Hands it off now to Justin Moore. Moore lost control of the basketball. It's on the ground, diving for it as bodies lay on top of it. Gives it over to the left baseline. Robinson Earl has a spin move. Stripped to the ball, and he turns it over out of bounds. Stepped out of bounds. So Baylor forces a turnover. Yup, his right foot off the spin move is out of bounds. That is turnover number 8 tonight. 19:08 left to go, and Archie Diacono going to check out of the game. I'm going to take Syracuse in that one, if I had to predict. It should be a close game. I took Syracuse, I think, by 4 against Houston. 18:50 left to go. Baylor has a free throw circle. Vital kicks it back outside to Butler. Butler is double team. Moves over to Mitchell. Mitchell dribbles at the free throw circle. Backs his way on Daniels. Dribbles back around the perimeter. Mitchell floats it up over to Vital off the cutter. That's good for 2. Up and in off the glass. Now it's a 3-point game. 4-zip run by Baylor second half. 18.5 left to go. Villanova basketball. Second possession as they have it top of the key. Justin Moore. Moore moves it over left wing perimeter to Daniels. Daniels dribbles back to the top of the key. Daniels dribbles, jumper to left elbow, takes it. No good. Partially blocked. Is Baylor going to get it back? Here goes the Bears as they dribble past half court. They move back outside. Butler over to Mitchell. Mitchell going to dribble inside. Shot fake. Puts it back into the hands of Butler. Butler bobbled it, but back around the perimeter he has it. Takes it inside. Moves it back out to the top to Mitchell. 10 on the shot clock. Mitchell. Spin move. Pro hop inside the key. They move it back outside to Butler. 1-on-1. Defended by Samuels. At the right wing. Butler. Deep 3. It got deflected up in the air. That's Brandon Slater got the deflection. And that's going to lead to a shot clock violation by Baylor. Defense right there by Villanova around the perimeter in a big way. Brandon Slater with a huge deflection. 17:41 left to go. Hey, that's awesome. Leroy took Oregon State today in the money line. That's awesome, man. Already having a great day there. 17:35 left to go. It's going to be Villanova ball. Top of the key, Moore. As he bounce passes it over to the left wing perimeter. They're going to move it out to the right corner. 3 in the air. They missed it off the mark. Defensive rebound picked up by Vital. Baylor will have the ball. Vital puts the ball into the hands of Butler now. Butler will take it past half court. Moves out to Mitchell. Mitchell, left baseline dribble underneath. Circles around the rim. Dribbles back underneath. Floats one up. No good. Tipped. And it's going to be a defensive pickup here by Villanova. But no. They stepped out of bounds with it, though. They came up with a rebound, but they stepped out of bounds with the ball. So Baylor lucky to get it back. What's good, Tyler? Welcome to the stream here. Tyson Walker, he plays for Northeastern. He had a terrific sophomore season. I think that's a great pickup that Michigan State got. So they got the point guard from Northeastern who scored almost 19 points per game. That's what they were in need of, a point guard for their team. 17 minutes left to go. Pass over to Vital inside. Missed it. No good. And defensive rebound picked up by Villanova. An elite whistle. It's on Vital. Vital picks up a foul, battling for that basketball coming up after the rebounds. Wow. Al Horford no longer going to be active this season for Oklahoma City. Jeez. I think the Celtics should take a look at him too. Bring Big Al back. 16:45 left to go. Villanova takes it inside. Samuels stripped of the ball. Gets it into the hands of Robinson Earl. Passes off behind the back underneath Samuels. Puts one up and gets it. And one. Going to the free throw line. Jermaine Samuels for Villanova. They lead it by 5. Textbook game by Villanova. Pierce, welcome to the stream here. I predicted Baylor, but anything is potential here. If you guys are new in the stream, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I cover play-by-play basketball and behind their basketball. That free throw is good. Villanova drills it down by Jermaine Samuels. Having a terrific game today. Expect the unexpected. 12 points by Samuels. Only player in this game that scored double figures. Baylor has it in the backcourt. Butler, passer to Flagler, will dribble past half court. No points for Baylor, and another scoring drought lasts 2:15 seconds. Out to the top. They dribble straight away. Vital puts it up and scores. Up and in off the backboard. Good for 2. 33-29 with 16:10 left to go. Villanova will take this one past half court. Justin Moore, top of the key. Moore guarded by Butler. Bounce pass to the right wing. Samuels has it, takes it inside, and Samuels scores. Just slips right past Butler as Butler just flops down on the ground, does not get the call. Less than 16 minutes left to go. Baylor has the ball. Butler, bounce pass left baseline. Flagler takes it inside, floats to that mid-range shot, got it. Good for 2. So now the scoring finally pick it up right now. Adam Flagler, 7 points. Villanova ball the right wing. Moore, bounce pass over to Robinson Earl. Swings it back outside to Slater. Slater feeds it over to Robinson Earl. Shot fake around the perimeter. He's going to move it over to Moore. Moore shot fake. Jumper. Deep 2. No good off the back iron. Defensive rebound picked up by Butler for Baylor. Baylor has the ball at the right wing with Teague. Teague moves it over back out to the top. 3 from deep and no good. Hit the front or missed shot there by Flagler. Defensive rebound picked up by Villanova. Not a great look. That was from way out. Villanova bounce past Samuels. Backs his way on Flagler. Samuels now dribbles left baseline. Double team to Stava. Comes up. Bounce pass off a cut straight away. That's good with a layup up and in by Villanova. Man, Villanova by 6 here with 14.5 left to go. 14% from 3 for Baylor. Just cannot drop down triples. 2 for 14. Things have got even worse as we have a fall on the court. Clock will stop with 14:22. Yeah, crazy. Expect unexpected. Just random here. And Villanova up by 6. See if they can keep it up here. 14:42 left to go. We'll take a timeout. Alright, so right now in the timeout, Baylor just struggling big time from the floor. North Carolina won back in 17. They beat Gonzaga in the title game. Yeah, this one's tough here, Paul. Probably not get the NBA Game Pass because it's so much money. I'd be paying for stuff that I wouldn't even get because I cover college too on a like rotational basis. The personal foul was picked up by Justin Moore for Villanova. Hey, what's good, Isaac? Welcome in the stream here, man. Feels like Jokic gonna get the MVP for the season. Nuggets could get on a run. So still time. I think James Harden, though, he's the front runner right now. I had Embiid like around a month ago, and then Embiid went down. And now it's just Harden that's carrying the Nets with KD and Kyrie out recently. Anything's obviously possible. Still got a ton of time left to go. 14:22 remaining on the clock. Yeah, Celtics taking on Thunder. That one's, I think, tipping off around like 9 o'clock tonight. West Texas Pop Punter taking here Baylor on the line for this one. If you guys are new in the stream, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe here. Gonna be back in just a moment in the action. So Oregon State already to the Elite Eight. They're going to take on the winner, Syracuse-Houston. Baylor will get the inbound coming up underneath their hoop, and they do. 14:20 left to go as we're back to action. The Bears will float one up. That's contact. That's a foul. So 2 free throws coming up here at the line by Davion Mitchell. Avi, welcome to the stream here, man. Yeah, crazy. If Villanova wins this game, they just been a tournament of upsets. I predicted Gonzaga would win the title. Yeah, this could potentially come down to a buzzer beater. Baylor gets, so they're going to say non-shooting fouls before the shot. So Baylor gets the inbound, 14:05 left to go. Bears shovel straight away down the lane, and a block by Villanova. It goes right back over to Baylor, and they score up and in off the glass, good for 2. 37-33 with 14 minutes left to go. Villanova has possession, out to the top to Dixon. Bounce pass over left elbow. They swing it out to the right corner. 3 in the air, missed off the mark by Arcidiacono. Offensive rebound, Robinson Earl gets it. Back out as they will dribble at the left elbow. Daniels passes back out to the top. Dixon dribbles towards his right. Looking to pass it off, he does. Swings it over to the left wing. Ball into the hands to Brandon Slater. Slater takes it straight down the lane. Oh! Watch out! Major rack attack with a sky right there. Brandon Slater with a throwdown for Nova. Villanova leads by 6. 13:20 left to go. Baylor has the top of the key. Maceo Teague dribbles towards his right. Teague now takes it inside behind the defense. Lays it up and in. Good for 2 as he gets right behind the Villanova D. Off the drive inside. Back to a 4-point game. What a game. Binto, welcome to the stream here. Taking Villanova. Hit me up in the chat who you got here, Villanova or Baylor. Arcidiacono, free throw circle. Bounce passes back to the top to Dixon. Dixon shot fake as he will dribble inside. Kicks it over to the left corner. Open jumper. Robinson Earl missed it. Defensive rebound picked up by Meyer. Baylor has the ball. Less than 13 minutes left to go. Shovels it out left corner perimeter Flagler. Flagler left baseline dribble. Bounce pass underneath. Puts it up and scores by Chamba Chatua up and in for 2 off the backboard. And now it's a 2-point game. What a game, guys. Strange Clouds, welcome back in the stream. Gonna be a great finish indeed. Timeout taken on the floor here by Jay Wright for Villanova as the clock will stop. Terrific matchup. Got some big buckets a couple moments ago. 12:27 remaining. Villanova by 2. What's good, Steve? Welcome back in the stream here. We are due for an incredible finish in this matchup. Hit me up in the chat if you guys are new. Who you got here, Villanova or Baylor? If you guys are new first-timers in the stream. What's good? Kerry with a check. Welcome to the stream here, man. He's putting out here for Baylor in the chat right here. This feels like more like an Elite 8 game. Totally agree, man. What a dunk by Brandon Slater. Agree with that. Massive throwdown. Yeah, Scott Drew's got to get his team to go inside. That's been what they've been doing lately. That's how they've been able to get on a run. Cut this down to 2. Is their buckets made inside. They've been struggling from 3 all over the place in this game. 2 for 14 from 3. So we welcome in Unbiased Cowboy into the stream. I'm going to take Arkansas on that one. I like Arkansas by 5 for my prediction. 85-80. Binto taking Villanova. Johnny taking Baylor here out in this one. And no one taking Baylor as well. Not over yet. Still a lot of time. 12.5 minutes remaining. Chester, welcome to the stream here. Looking for Baylor to take over this one. If you guys are new, first timer, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball games, play-by-play, college basketball games, NBA games as well. I'm behind you at basketball, and appreciate you guys for stopping by, being a part here on the stream today. After this one, I'll be covering Arkansas versus Oral Roberts, so stopping by for that stream if you like. And then after that game finishes up, I'll be back for Syracuse versus Houston as well later tonight. So 2 more games I plan on covering. So Johnny got Arkansas plus 11 and the over for that one he's got. So 12:27 left to go. Totally agree with you, Unbiased Cowboy. Definitely needed to attack inside much earlier. I predicted... Oh, is Gonzaga going to win? Yes. I predicted them to beat Creighton tomorrow. I've got Gonzaga winning the title for my prediction. Just major throwdown right before the timeout by Brandon Slater for Villanova. Villanova going to get the inbound. 12:20 left to go. Villanova has it. With Moore at the left wing perimeter as he's defended by Mitchell. Moore swings it over right baseline. Robinson Earl pass over to Samuels. Kicks it back outside. A 3 taken straight away. Misfires off the back iron. No good by Swider. Defensive rebound picked up by Baylor. All 14 points in the second half have been scored inside the paint for Baylor. Meyer hands it off to Butler. Butler puts it back to the top of the key to Teague. Teague takes it inside behind the defense. Gets past Swider. Lays it up and in. Good for 2. That's exactly what they needed to do early on in this game. And we're tied up at 39 right now because Baylor's got all 16 points in the second half inside the paint. 11:40 left to go. 6 ties, 4 lead changes as we're back at the tie right now. Villanova has it. Backing their way inside. Moore will put one up. Shot gets blocked, but he gets it back in. Tough bucket. Good for 2. Up and in off the backboard by Justin Morris. He scores. Villanova by 2. $11:20 left to go. Baylor has the ball. Right wing perimeter dribble. When Mitchell passes on top to Butler. Butler bounce pass over to Teague. Teague dribbles back out around the perimeter. Teague guarded by Robinson Earl. He dribbles. Drives inside. Teague leaves it high off the glass. No good. Offensive rebound by Thamba. Thamba underneath puts it up. And no good off the backboard. Tipped up. Tapped out of bounds. Last touched off a Villanova player out of bounds. So Baylor going to have it back. 11 minutes left to go. Matthew Meyer soaring in right there for the offensive rebound. But a pinwheeled off his fingertips and went out of bounds. Off a Villanova player out of bounds. 11 minutes left to go. I'm going to take a timeout. Media timeout. 11 minutes remaining. So Baylor scoring picking up. Still nobody in double figures. Top scorer Adam Flagler, 7 points off the bench. 6 each by Mark Vital and Davion Mitchell, and 5 by Butler tonight. And then for Villanova, Jermaine Samuels, he is leading the way. 14 points for Jermaine Samuels. Perfect 6 for 6 at the free throw line. So, great game. Could very well come down to the game-winning shot. Winner of this game will take on the winner of Arkansas Oral Roberts right after this one. You're welcome in Mario on the stream. So I'll be covering that Arkansas Oral Roberts game right after this one if you guys would like to stop on by for that game. What a game here, guys. I love calling close games. This one's been a fun one. It's not true until the Nets show up for the playoffs and they win games and then win the title. So it's not true. You can't be given a title when you haven't even played a playoff game this year. Anything is possible. Anything is obviously possible. Yeah, definitely. Both of these teams have struggled from three tonight. Villanova's 3 for 11. Baylor's 2 for 14. More for Baylor because they came into this game first in the nation in shooting threes. That's their bread and butter. And instead here in the second half, they've done all their scoring inside. Hey, thanks so much. Same to you as well, Mario. Glad to have you back in the stream. Jay Wright, just to get his team here to the Sweet 16, that is something special. So, Villanova, they're incredibly coached. Jay Wright's an incredible coach. These players got high IQ type of players, and the big key is that Villanova's not allowing Baylor to knock down transition threes on the break. When that happens, Baylor's gonna get going and running away in this game, and Villanova's not been able to let Baylor get any of that going on today, which has been huge. That's a left corner three. Baylor missed it, and a tie, a battle for the basketball underneath. It's gonna be possession arrow Villanova. Meyer missed the corner three as we're back to action. So quick back to action right there. 10:54 left to go. Kim, welcome to the stream here. Doing pretty well. Going out for Baylor in this one. Not many threes going in indeed. This game has been a combined 5 for 26 from 3 for these two teams combined. What's good, Ty? Welcome to the stream here. Baylor wins, and he's going to have all his final 4 teams alive still. We got 10:30 left to go. Villanova has it. Pass deflected. It goes to the half-court logo, and Villanova on the ground with the ball. Baylor, you got to force a tie if they intercept the basketball. Here they go, a 3-on-1. Dribble up the court, and they lay it up and in for 2. Tie game. Davion Mitchell. They get the steal, and Villanova off the turnover. Just massive turnover that Villanova just lost the ball. Passed it to the wrong player, and Baylor made him pay. Villanova has the ball, and they're going to put it all the way out of bounds. Swung it around the perimeter, and it went out of bounds at the half court. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. So Baylor will have the ball. What a game here. 10:09 left to go, and another timeout they're going to take. They've had a lot of quick media timeouts. These games have been dragging along. 41-41, 10:09 left to go. Another media timeout in the court. If you guys are new in the stream, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball games play-by-play, college games here throughout the March Madness tournament, NBA games as well, and behind here at basketball. Hey, hello out to Walter. Glad to have you watching the stream. Yo, Villanova came into this game number 2 in the nation in fewest turnovers per game, right behind Wisconsin. Guess who Baylor played last that forced 14 turnovers? Wisconsin. Wisconsin turned it over 14 times, more than their 8.6 season average. And Villanova came into this game averaging around 8.9 turnovers per game. Number 2 behind Wisconsin. And tonight so far, Villanova's turned it over 10 times. So 41-41 the score. 10:09 left to go as we get back into action. Baylor has the inbound. Mitchell at the top of the key. Jeremy, welcome to the stream here. Taking Villanova. They dribble towards their right. Mitchell has the ball, guarded by Samuels, kicks it back outside, 3 in the air. Misfires off the mark by Butler, tipped up in the air. And it's going to be a defensive rebound picked up by Villanova. Tie ball though late, and Baylor going to get the possession. Baylor double teams right at the corner perimeter, and they trap Villanova off the rebound, and Baylor going to get the possession. I predicted Baylor. I have Baylor in the title game, but losing to Gonzaga. It's been a terrific game, guys. 9:48 left to go. Baylor going to get the inbound coming up underneath. Baylor gets the inbound top of the key. Mitchell moves over right wing to Butler. Back outside to Mitchell. Mitchell has it at the top. 9:40 left to go. 15 on the shot clock. Mitchell dribbles. Kicks it outside. Butler, shot fake. Gonna take this one. Oh, nasty spin move inside. Puts it up and then off the backboard. Right past Robinson. They're all straight away down the lane. The Bears have the lead. Holy smokes. First lead since 6:42 in the first half for Baylor. What a move by Jared Butler right there to the hole. Villanova has the ball. Top of the key for the Wildcats. Gonna move it over inside to the right elbow. Bounce pass right wing to Samuels. And the ball got poked loose. Samuels able to pick it up. Samuels working on Teague right now. Backing his way to the right elbow. Samuels had it. Lost it. Baylor comes up with a turnover. There to go on the break. Bounce pass ahead of the pack. And it leads to a layup. Up and in. Mitchell. Good for 2. Bears lead by 4. They are cruising right now. 8:55 left to go. That's exactly what Villanova could not do. Let this team beat you on the break. And right now, Baylor is taking control of this game because Baylor is beating Villanova on the fast break. 8:40 remaining, 5 turnovers in the second half for Villanova. They are number 2 in the nation in fewest turnovers per game, and that one going to be another steal. Davion Mitchell rips it out of the hands right there and more inside the key. At the left wing, Butler has it. 8:30 on the clock. Butler, 1-on-1, moves it back outside to Mitchell. What a game. They put the ball into the hands of Flagler. Flagler dribbles straight away. Spin move. Down the lane. Got it with a finger roll. Lays it up. Good for 2. Same exact move Butler put you to school with 2 possessions prior. Drive straight down the lane. Spin. Evade the defender. Puts it up and in with the right hand. 6-point lead for Baylor. Villanova in the scoring drought. No points in the last 3.5 minutes. Villanova left wing perimeter. Pass on top to Moore now. Over to Daniels. He's going to take a 3. That's way off the mark. No good. Offensive rebound. Picked up at the right corner. Robinson Earl kicks it back outside. Fires a 3. Daniels hit the front rim. Tipped out. Baylor comes out with a defensive rebound. Bryce, welcome to the stream. Unbelievable game here. Baylor has it. Slows it down past half court. What's good, Jose? Welcome on board once again, bud. Mitchell puts the ball into the hands of Teague. Teague moves it back over to Flagler. Flagler around the perimeter. Flagler hands it off to Butler. Butler has it. Edge of the March Madness logo. At the top, Butler. Butler has it. 1-on-1 guarded by Dixon. 3 in the air. It's up. No good air ball. Right position. Couldn't finish. No good by Thamba. Thamba had a great putback opportunity, but too high into the left of the backboard. He missed it. Defensive rebound picked up by Villanova. Wildcats bounce pass over to Dixon. Dixon swings it over right corner. Ball into the hands to Daniels. Daniels dribbles to the right wing perimeter defended by Teague. Bounce pass. It gets away from Dixon out of bounds. Oh, terrible turnover right there. That is rough. That's a 6th turnover for Villanova in the second half, and that is the exact same thing that happened before the prior timeout. Real Detroit Lions fans, welcome to the stream. Happy year that Baylor's finally hitting their shots. Well, they're not from the perimeter. They're 2 for 17 from 3. Every single point they've scored in the second half, all 24 of their points are inside the post for Baylor in half number 2 as we go on the timeout. 24-11, Baylor leads Villanova in the second half. So timeout taken on the court. If you guys are new in the stream here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I cover basketball games. After this one, I'll be covering Arkansas versus Oral Roberts, so make sure to stop on by for that one, along with Houston versus Syracuse later tonight as well. I cover college basketball games, play-by-play, also NBA games. Kathy, welcome to the stream, taking Baylor here. Let me know who you got in this one, Baylor or Villanova, out in the chat. What a game. King Power liking Baylor to get the W. Thanks so much, Bryce. Appreciate it, man, for stopping by. Randy, welcome to the stream. Thanks so much, brother. Top scorers tonight. 10 points by Davion Mitchell. He leads the way for Baylor. 7 each by Flagler and Butler. And then 6 each by Vital and Meyer. Mark Vital with 8 rebounds. And then for Villanova, 14 points by Jermaine Samuels. The turnovers been a problem for Villanova. 14 turnovers, 6 of those in the second half. And this is coming from the number 2 team in fewest turnovers per game in the nation this season. Baylor just played against Wisconsin in the second round. Wisconsin is the number 1 team when it comes to fewest turnovers per game, and Baylor forced 14 turnovers. Baylor right now is forcing 14 Villanova turnovers with still 7 minutes left to go. Wow, the odds just went up 8-1 right there with Baylor taking over. Sneaker review, welcome to the stream here. Hey, thanks so much, Kathy. Appreciate it. Maybe someday. What a game, guys. Such a fun game. So the winner of this game will take on the winner of Arkansas versus Oral Roberts. That game will tip off in around a half an hour from now after this one. I'll be covering that game after this one is over. I'm going to get like a 5-minute break. I have to change over to scoreboard text, and then we'll go right into it. So we're probably going to join it in progress because it's like right after this one it starts off. And then later tonight I'll be back as well covering Syracuse against Houston later tonight. The winner of Syracuse versus Houston will take on Oregon State in the Elite Eight. As Oregon State knocked off Loyola Chicago earlier today. Final score in that one, 65-58 Beavers. What's good? Ben, welcome to the stream. Dawad, what's good here? Welcome out on the channel. Yeah, this game is totally flipped over. Baylor was trailing by 7. Baylor's got more points right now than they did in the first half. 24 points in the second half for Baylor. They had 23 points in the first half. The score at halftime was 30-23, and now it's 24-11 in favor of Baylor's second half score. 6:50 left to go. Baylor has the basketball in the inbound as we're back to action. Top of the key. As they have it with Mitchell. Mitchell moves it over to Butler. Butler guarded as he's going to drive inside. Butler gives it over to Vital. Kicks it back outside to Flagler. Flagler shot fake free throw circle. Moves it back into the hands now of Davion Mitchell. 7 on the shot clock. Mitchell drives. Inside. No good. Too high off the backboard. Defensive rebound picked up by Villanova. Villanova has it into the hands to Samuels. Passes out to the top. They're going to move it over left wing perimeter now. Justin Moore has it. And we get a quick whistle away from the basketball. It's going to be a personal foul picked up by Baylor. Clock will stop with 6:23. Sorry to hear that, Randy. No football or basketball in Tennessee. So sorry to hear that, man. Hopefully better seasons next year, man. Inbounds. Villanova has it underneath. Going to float one up and no good. Offensive rebound. They put it up and that's good with a putback. Good for 2 by Robinson Earl. Puts it to a 4-point game. Huge bucket there for Villanova. 6 minutes left to go. What a game. Baylor has it top of the key. Bounce pass. Ball now into the hands of Butler. Hands it off to Mitchell. Mitchell dribbles towards his right. Swings it over left wing to Teague. Teague dribbles shot fake. Gets an opening. Puts it up. No good. Too strong off the glass. Defensive rebound picked up by Villanova by Brian Antoine. Pass up the court to Moore. Moore will take it past half court. Moore will slow it down. Edge of the March Madness logo defended at the top by Mitchell. 14 turnovers by Villanova to 6 by Baylor. Now will be turnover number 15. Davion Mitchell gets a strip at the top of the free throw circle. Here they go. 3 in transition. Boom! Flagler knocks it down, and that's where Baylor does their work. They are the most lethal in transition threes. And they knock one down with Adam Flagler. 3-point shot. That's only their third make of the game. They're 3 for 18. Yet they're up by 7. Big reason why is because they scored 24 out of the 27 in the second half, all inside the paint. And forcing turnovers, that is Villanova's 7th turnover in the second half. What's good, Diego? Welcome to the stream here. Yeah, and that's looking like they're going to win the title on paper. Villanova got fouled. They're going to shoot 2 at the line. First one is good. 50-44. Still quite a bit of time remaining. Over 5 minutes left to go. 5:13 remaining on the clock. Second free throw coming up by Villanova, and they drill it. Both of them good by Jermaine Samuels. Samuels is perfect at the line tonight. Perfect 8 for 8. 5:05 left to go now. Baylor will take it past half court. Mitchell has it top of the key, moves the ball into the hands to Butler. Celtics won last night, yes, so they beat the Bucks. At the right wing with Butler, he dribbles. Vital will roll down, floats one up, no good, tipped up, and the defensive rebound picked up by Dixon for Villanova. As he's able to pass it off in the backcourt. Here they go, takes it past half court. 4:40 left to go on the clock. Out to the top, Dixon moves over to Moore. Moore shoots a three, no good, misfires off the back iron. Defensive rebound picked up by Baylor. 4:30 left to go. If you guys are new in the stream, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and appreciate everybody for stopping by. Baylor at the top of the key. Butler. He had it wide open, but he's just going to chew down some clock right now. Butler dribbles top of the free throw circle. Back outside. Mitchell over to Butler. Dribbles straight away down the lane. Butler puts it up and in. Scores for 2 off the glass. And Baylor by 7. 52-45. 4 minutes left to play. Villanova has the ball with 4 minutes remaining. They will take it past half court. Baylor leading the second half total 29-15. At the top of the key, Robinson Earl. Bounce pass left elbow. Samuels has it. Shot fake on Vital. Takes it inside. And that will be a foul picked up by Mark Vital. It's going to send Jermaine. It's going to send Jermaine Samuels to the free throw line. Tough foul right there. Clock will stop with 3:49. What's good, Lost Pupper? Welcome back in the stream here. What a game, guys. 52-45 to score. Winner of this game will take on the winner of Oral Roberts, Arkansas. I'll be covering that game next. Separate stream I'll be covering. I'm probably going to take like a 5-minute break because I have to change around the scoreboard text to put in the different seedings, the records for Oral Roberts and Arkansas, and then we'll be back. So make sure to hit that notification bell so you do get notified when I do go back for my next live stream. Yeah, this momentum has swung. It swung in Baylor's favor. And Baylor only scored 23 points in the first half. Second half, they exploded. They got 29. Yeah, Oral Roberts definitely a Cinderella team. I think they could give Arkansas quite the fight tonight. I'm going to predict Arkansas for the W, but I predicted Arkansas by 5, 85-80 over Oral Roberts. They played each other back in December. Max Asmith only scored, I think, 11 points that game. Yeah, Oral Roberts is going to be a Cinderella team if they can win today. What's good, Jose? Welcome back in here. Looks like he's going to eat some toast with bread and caramel Smuckers. That's sounding good, man. Making me hungry. Jermaine Samuels, 16 points, leading the way for Villanova. For Baylor now, 2 players, double figures. 10 by Davion Mitchell, 10 by Flagler off the bench. Yeah, you guys are welcome to share the link to the stream here. You guys are welcome to do that. I had quite a bit of people ask me when I covered the NBA Finals games last year. This channel blew up in the NBA Finals because people were sharing over the link. You guys are welcome to do that if you're interested. What's good, Mr. CP Brown? Welcome to the stream here. Looks like he fears Houston in this tournament, but Syracuse could potentially knock out Houston tonight. I'll be covering that game as well. That should be a great matchup. Yes, I'll be covering Arkansas Oral Roberts in a little bit. We're probably going to join that game in progress most likely because this game is going to finish up around the same time as that game starts, and I have to change over to scoreboard text. So, separate stream, Oral Roberts, Arkansas right after this one. Yeah, I thought that this game would have certainly hit the over. I thought it'd be like an 80-70 score around those marks, but no, we're looking at 50s. So, Oral Roberts beat a 2 seed and then the 7 by Florida. And they're taking on the 3 seed with Arkansas tonight. Rubzo YOLO, welcome to the stream here. All right, so we're back to action. 3:50 left to go. It's going to be Villanova basketball on the inbound. Mark Vital, as we watch his foul trouble. Mark Vital's picked up 4 personal fouls. Villanova misses a 3, and it goes off the rim, and it hits the baseline out of bounds. Villanova wrecking themselves with a 3 right now instead of taking it in the interior. That one was way short. 3:40 left to go on the clock. Baylor gets the inbounds. They have it at the top of the key. Mitchell will hand it off now to Flagler. Flagler puts the ball into the hands to Teague. Teague has the top of the key. I predicted 11 for Baylor to win by. So I predicted 11 as they will go dribble drive inside. Beats the defense. Puts it up and in. Off the backboard. I think it's very well possible now they're gonna win by 11 plus. 54-45. Villanova's got no momentum. Largest lead today, up by 9. 3 minutes left to go. Villanova has it. Dribbles to the left elbow. Need to find something to get right back into this game. They're going to take it inside, and that's exactly what they do. Gets behind the defense, lays it up and in. Good for 2. Attacking in the interior. That's how you have to beat Baylor that way. 2:45 left to go. Yeah, if it comes down to free throws in this one, it could go to 11 plus. At the top of the key, Butler has it. Butler dribbles towards his right. Butler now takes it, dish out to the right corner over to Mitchell. Mitchell defended around the perimeter by Samuels. Mitchell has a 5 in the shot clock. Jumper. Takes it for a deep 2. Free throw. Circle J, and he hits it. Big shot right there by Davion Mitchell to put Baylor up again by 9. 2:20 left to go. Villanova will have the ball. They bounce past it over left wing perimeter. Oh, man, that's unfortunate, Ty. So sorry to hear that. Best player in Missouri for Xavier Pinson enters the transfer portal. Ouch. Yeah, Cincinnati had 5 players enter the transfer portal. They got 6 players enter the transfer portal. They only got 5 players in their roster. And their program is being investigated about allegations into that program. So it's rough there for the downfall. 1:50 left to go. Villanova missed the shot inside. No good. Too high off the backboard. Baylor comes out with a defensive rebound. They have it past half court now. Top of the key, Teague. Teague defended by Moore. 1-on-1. 8 on the shot clock. Minute and 38 left to go. Puts the ball into the hands to Mitchell. Mitchell with 3 on the shot clock. Takes the 3 straight away. No good. Missed it off the mark. Defensive rebound picked up by Villanova. 1:25 left to go. Villanova dribbles. Down the lane. Looks to pass it back out. He swing it over to the wrong player. Baylor comes up with a steal. Turnover's been a major problem tonight for Villanova. That is turnover number 16. 9 of those in the second half. Baylor has the ball. And with 1:14 left to go, the clock will stop. As Baylor on its way to closing this one out in the final 1:14. Turnover's been a big crusher for Villanova tonight. 1:14 left to go. Substitutions coming in on the court. Flo Thamba going to check out. Jonathan Chanwa-Chatu going to check into the game for Thamba right now for Baylor. Yeah, I think this year is going to be telling for Missouri's coach there, Ty. So I think he took them to the tournament this year. They shocked me because I thought they'd be like back half of the SEC. A timeout taken by Baylor, 1:09 remaining. So they inbound. They're going to take a timeout with 1:09. 1:09 left to go. 56-47. Baylor leads by 9 as we take a timeout. Yeah, I think if next year's a really down year in Missouri, I think he's going to get fired. If you guys are new in the stream here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I'll be back after this one. Arkansas, Oral Roberts, separate stream. Make sure to stop on by for that one. Tough game for Villanova today, though. They needed more players to step up. And just couldn't get it going. Caleb Daniels, just a rough game for him. For Caleb Daniels, he has missed 10 shots from the floor. Just did not show up today in this game at all. 1 for 11 shooting by Caleb Daniels. He turned it over the most out of anybody on the team. He had 4 turnovers. He's only got 3 points. 1 for 6 from 3 for Caleb Daniels. Jermaine Samuels did a great job tonight doing everything to help out Villanova. 16 points, perfect 8 for 8 at the free throw line. And perfect 4 for 4 from the field. And this was a team that came into this game number 2 in the nation in fewest turnovers per game. So this is what Baylor has done. Beat Wisconsin, check. Wisconsin, number 1 team in fewest turnovers per game, check. Villanova, number 2 team in fewest turnovers per game this season, and Villanova's turned it over 16 times. Wisconsin turned it over 14 times in the second rounds. And the winner of this game will take on the winner of Arkansas versus Oral Roberts. 1:09 left to go. Baylor leads in the second half scoring department, 33-17. Luke Dimes, welcome to the stream here. Me too, man. Got them making the championship against Gonzaga. 1:09 left to go. Turnovers crushed Villanova tonight. Inbound coming up for Baylor. They've yet to lead by double digits. Going to put the ball into the hands of Mitchell. He gets fouled. Yes, I like Oregon tomorrow. I do. They were missing Eric Williams Jr. when they lost by 14 against USC back in February. Darren, welcome on the stream here, man. Nobody's led by double digits. Baylor could have that shot coming up as Villanova picked their 4th personal foul. Baylor get another inbound. 1:07 left to go. They do. They put the ball into the hands of Flagler, and Samuels picks up a quick foul. Clock will stop with 1:07. It was right immediately on the inbound. So that's the 5th personal foul for Villanova. So they got one more to give before the bonus comes up. Oregon lost against USC. They only played them once this season. I think 2nd time's the charm for Oregon. That should be a great game. Jerry, welcome to the stream here. Alabama fan, appreciate it, bud, for stopping by. If you guys are new, first time on the stream, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball, play-by-play, college basketball games, NBA games as well, and behind the arc basketball. Glad to have you guys on the stream being a part here tonight. 1:07 remaining. Villanova 5 personal fouls, Baylor with 5. As Baylor going to get the inbound coming up under Villanova's hoop in their backcourt. Baylor looking to pass it. They bounce pass it into the hands of Flagler. Puts it into the hands of Butler as he will dribble. Takes 4 seconds off the clock, and the foul picked up from behind by Villanova. Villanova scored 17 points total in the second half. So we'll join that game in progress, guys, between Arkansas and Oral Roberts. Separate stream. Make sure to ring the notification bell if you like to come back for that one. Baylor gets the inbound. This game's going to go over that time, that's why. And another foul picked up by Villanova. That's number 7. So 1 minute left to go. Welcome Christian on the stream here. Hope all is well, man. 1 minute left to play. Baylor now in the bonus. I was stunned. I thought Loyola Chicago would have won that game. Or Oregon State, they're the hottest team in the nation, getting hot at the right moment when it matters the most. Like, nobody would have ever thought Oregon State would make it to the Elite 8. This is a team that lost to Portland, who lost every single game in the WCC this season. They lost against Portland, and they ran the table in Pac-12 tournament, and now they're in the Elite 8. Absolutely incredible. And the free throw no good at the bonus. Missed shot by Baylor. That's their weak spot this season, missing free throws. Villanova grabs the rebound, going to take it inside. Puts it up and in. Good for 2 by Villanova. Ain't over till it's over, 56-49. Free throws, if you can't hit them, it will cost you. And it did right there for Baylor. Justin Moore scores, takes it inside past Teague, and puts it high off the glass. Good for 2. Gotta hit your free throws, Baylor. Gotta hit your free throws. We go in a timeout. 52 seconds left to go. So this game's still possible here for Villanova, say if Baylor keeps on missing 1-on-1 bonus shots at the line. Baylor today, as we note here, Baylor is 1 for 4 at the free throw line. Gotta hit those shots there, Baylor. Villanova's 8 for 11 tonight at the free throw line. 16 turnovers really crushed them today. And not too many threes either. These two teams combined are shooting the basketball 6 for 34 from 3 combined. Yeah, Luke's got Baylor making it to the national championship. I've got them too. But They're probably going to take on Arkansas. That's going to be a great game because Arkansas has got multiple pieces that they're going to have to slow down offensively. Arkansas is stacked offensively this season, and they're doing it with young players. Still not over. 56-49, especially if Baylor keeps on missing one-on-one bonus situations. 52.5 seconds left to go. Baylor going to get the inbound underneath their hoop. Never know. Honestly, you don't, like Texas A&M, Northern Iowa from that game. Baylor gets the inbound. They're going to go back to the line again, shoot one-on-one bonus at the free throw line. .51.5 seconds left. One-on-one bonus. First one is good as Baylor knocks it down. Much needed for the Bears there by Adam Flagler. That's only the second made free throw out of 5 attempts. What's good, Hawkeye Nation? Welcome to stream here. Yeah, just decided to wear it today. I usually wear Nike more. Second free throw is good. Up by 9 for Baylor. Final 50 seconds remaining. Villanova has it. Takes about half court. More spin move. Dishes it back outside. A 3 in the air. Misfires by Samuel. Defensive rebound picked up by Baylor. And Baylor has it with 39 seconds left to go and another Villanova foul. So back to the line. Here they go for the Bears. 9th personal foul picked up second half for Villanova. After this game, Arkansas versus Oral Roberts. I'm going to take a 5-minute break. I have to set up for the scoreboard separate stream. Make sure to ring that notification bell so you do know when I go back live for that game. First shot, 1-on-1 bonus. That one is good by Adam Flagler. I predicted Baylor by 11. Not the score I predicted, though. I think I predicted them 81-70. We'll see if they get it to 11 right now. See if they can do that for the final score. That one is good. 60-49. Next game, Arkansas, Oral Roberts. Tips off in like less than 5 minutes, I believe. I'll join that one probably in progress, most likely. Villanova takes the 3. Air ball. No good over the rim. Defensive rebound picked up by Flagler, and Villanova going to keep on falling. Villanova again going to fall. Baylor in a double bonus. 27 seconds left. Yeah, that's my girlfriend made that pillow for me. The basketball pillow. My girlfriend was actually on one of the streams last week. She was on the St. Bonaventure LSU stream I covered. 27 seconds left to go as Villanova's season gonna be over. Baylor outscores Villanova in the second half, 37-19. First free throw is good. Baylor puts it up to a 12-point lead. Before you go, make sure to spike that thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe here, guys. Ring that notification bell so you do get notified when I do go back live for Arkansas against Oral Roberts in around 5 minutes or so after this one finishes up. Final 22 seconds left to go as Baylor hits the second free throw. Villanova has it underneath. They put it up, and that's good for 2. Up and in off the glass. 62-51. Baylor gets the inbound. Villanova not going to fall. 15 seconds left to go. Baylor has it. Still in the backcourt. They will take it past half court. Teague dribbles. 8 seconds left to go, and Villanova not going to foul. As this one will wind down, and the Baylor Bears will move on to the Elite 8. As they came from 7 down at halftime, they were trailing 30-23. They could not get cooking with their bread and butter with their three-point shots today, but they took it into the interior, forcing turnovers, and that's how they get the W. 16 turnovers forced, 8 of those steals by Baylor. 2 steals each by Jared Butler, Davion Mitchell. 16 points off the bench by Adam Flagler. Only shot the ball 3 for 19. Season low 16% from the perimeter, but able to get it done in this one. Wasn't pretty, but able to squeak it out for the Bears, or make it more comfortable towards the end. 62-51, the final. So appreciate you guys for stopping by here. Gonna close out to the channel members here. We got Jack, Jason, Aaron, Dawad, Edwin, the sports expert, Warren, Man and Hayes, John, Robert May, Someone, Ye, made by Aiden, A2 the GOAT, hashtag GXC, Darnell, Lee, and Superman, the channel members out here on the stream. We're going to wrap up this one, guys. We'll be back in around 5 minutes from now. Just have to change the scoreboard text for Arkansas versus Oral Roberts, and then we'll join that game in progress when we do so. Thanks so much for stopping on by. Enjoy the rest of your night, everybody. This is Behind the Arc Basketball.